Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a video all on my heat-proof summer foundation routine, face makeup routine, whatever you want to call it. I've worn this to Disney World in the Florida heat. I've worn this in an outdoor festival, and it actually holds up really, really well in the heat and humidity. So a lot of you guys were asking what products I was using, so I figured I should just do a video. So it's going to be all about the skin today, and then I just threw on this bright, fun lip at the end. So if you guys want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Alright, so obviously first up is going to be primer, and so I don't really like a traditional primer. I prefer a priming spray of some sort. I just don't like that extra layer on top of my skin in addition to like moisturizer, SPF, all of that. So the spray that I've been using lately, I just got this a few weeks ago and I love it. So this is the Bobbi Brown Primer Plus Hydrating 3-in-1 Setting Spray. So it's a priming spray, setting spray, refresher, but I just like it as a priming spray. I feel like this is really similar to their Enriched Face Base, but in like a spray form. So I've really been liking that because it's just so lightweight. Then I have been loving this foundation. I cannot stop raving about it because it's just the best. It's the foundation that I reach for the most when I want a little bit more coverage and I want a long wearability, especially in the summer heat. This has just been my go-to. So this is the COVERGIRL TRUBLEND Matte Made Foundation. I love it. It is transfer resistant and is very long wearing on me. So I have two shades. I mean, I am pretty tan right now. The shades that I have here are Warm Honey and Caramel. I'm actually gonna go in with Caramel and you will see why I will go in with this in a little bit. But I am very tan. I know you can't really see my body very well, but I'm gonna go in with this, and of course I'm gonna be using it with my Tarte Kabuki brush. And so it does go on dark, but you'll see once it blends in, you'll just see that it works. But the other reason that I like to go in with a foundation that is a little bit darker is so you don't have to apply as much bronzer. I know it looks crazy. I know. I already know. So I know that you all hate me when I apply a dark foundation, but it matches the rest of my skin. And the reason why I'm doing this instead of just adding a ton of bronzer afterward is because the bronzer isn't going to be as long wearing as the foundation. Personally on me, I find that like if my hairline gets a little bit sweaty, the bronzer is the first to go. So when I have a nice dark base like all around the outside, it holds up better. I don't know if that makes sense, but to me it does. Okay, so then I've been going in with this new concealer from Too Faced. I really have been liking this. I've been using this in place of my Tarte Shape Tape lately, which does say a lot. So this is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I'm going to go in with Warm Beige, and I'm going to, you know, highlight with this and conceal. Then most importantly, spray your beauty blender with setting spray. I just feel like this makes a huge, huge difference. But I just feel like this concealer blends so nicely and it's so creamy and pigmented, and I just really like it. I also find it to be really long wearing on me, so I just like it. It's not cakey at all. Then I'm going to go in and set that. I don't bake, just never do. But I've really fallen back in love with my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I accidentally grabbed this when I was traveling. I thought it was my Hourglass one, but it was this one, and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot how much I love this. So I'm just going to set that concealer first. Then I'm just taking this Kabuki and just kind of pressing this setting powder in and all the other areas of my face. Then I'm going to go in with bronzer and do a little bit of sculpting, mainly just bronzing though. So this is the Tarte Park Ave Princess bronzer, and I grabbed this the other day because it's like a waterproof bronzer, and I was like, oh, I should really try that. And so this makes it really long wearing. So it's not as dark as my Laura Mercier, but since I used a darker foundation, I don't really need to do like a ton of it like up in my hairline. So I'm just sculpting my cheeks with this, and I used to think this wasn't going to be dark enough for me because like in the pan it doesn't really look that dark, but once I'm applying it, it's perfectly dark enough for me. Next up is blush. So I'm going to go in with this blush from Tarte. It's called Natural Beauty. It's a really pretty, just, you know, basic pink color. It has a teeny tiny bit of a sheen to it, but it is one of their Amazonian clay blushes, so it lasts really, really long. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this, and I can't find my blush brush that I normally use, so I don't even know what brand this is, don't ask, but it's not like my regular brush that I would normally use, and I don't really like it, I don't think. But okay, so I just did my brows really quick. Then I'm going to not do any eyeshadow. A lot of the times I really just don't wear eyeshadow, and since this video is all about my long wearing like face routine, I'm not even going to do any, but I'm just going to add a little bit of the Maybelline Master Chrome Molten Gold, and just put that on my inner corner. If I don't do any eyeshadow at all, I always just add some highlight to my inner corner. I'm also going to obviously highlight my face with this. I've fallen back in love with this. I think it's just one of the best highlighters out there. So I'm just going to add this to my cheeks and just glow up and out. And I'm just going to add some to my nose also. I'm just going to use my finger. Upper lip. Next, I'm going to just go in with some mascara. I'm going to use the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I haven't used this in a while, and I just wanted to use it again because I used to really love it. So then I'm going to do lips. I'm just going to line with a nude lip liner. This is Nude from Maybelline. Personally, I just always use a nude lip liner no matter what color lip I'm doing. It just makes it easier and harder to mess up. So then I'm going to go in with this gorgeous, gorgeous color from ColourPop. It is called Ocean Ave, and look how bright and gorgeous that is. It kind of goes with my top, and this is their ultra blotted lip, so I believe this is fairly new. So now that the lip is done, I have to set with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I feel like this is just like the secret to it all. It makes everything last in humidity, rain, if you're dribbling a drink down your chin, like this is gonna protect you from all emergencies like that. So this is the travel size, but the Urban Decay All Nighter cannot live without this. I've gone through so many bottles of this, and especially during the summer, it just makes everything just last. It's like an insurance policy for your makeup. Alright, so here is the finished look. I just wanted to throw on a bright lip to make it a little bit saucy and sassy for the summertime. Saucy, sassy, Stephanie, summer. This is the final look. It's very heat proof, very sweat proof, and my just go-to face routine when I know that I'm going to be out in the hot, humid weather. I wore this to the Picnic Festival when it was literally 100 degrees and like a bajillion% humidity. I wore this to Disney World in Florida, and you know, it just held up really, really well, and you guys kept asking about it. So I hope you guys found this video helpful, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.
And I'm pretty sure my freaking light bulb is gonna literally burst into flames right now. I'm gonna go insane. Can you tell that it's flickering? I literally don't know what to do. Why is my light gonna explode? Do you see that flickering? I'm gonna literally punch someone. The show must go on. We have to keep going. I'm sorry. I'm actually dying though because I turned off my air conditioner to do this video, so I'm literally sweating. I would show you my underarms if I could, but I don't want to be nasty. You're nasty.